Why in the world am I spending hours every day learning to code when AI can split out a working Python script in about 3 seconds? I mean, come on, we've all seen the demos. You type a prompt and boom, a fully functional web scraper, a data pipeline, or even a game. So why bother learning the syntax? Why bother struggling with indentation errors or trying to remember whether it's append or extend when the AI just knows? I'll tell you why. Because we're not learning to type the code, you're learning to think like an engineer. And that is something AI cannot do for you. AI writes the words, but you write the story. You design the architecture. You fix the edge cases. You debug the weird time routing errors that the AI cannot see because it doesn't understand your specific context. So let me show you how I actually learned code in the AI era. And spoiler alert, it's probably not what you expect. Here's a shift that changed everything for me. Stop thinking about coding as learning a language. Start thinking about it as learning to build. When you want to build a house, you don't spend 6 years memorizing the names of every single tool. You learn how to structure work. You learn how to bear the load inside the walls, about foundation, about water flows, and how and when you need a specific tool, you look it up. Coding is exactly that. Python is just my tool. The real skill is engineering, understanding how the system talks to each other, how the data moves, how to make things fast, reliable, and maintainable. And this is where AI shines. I don't use AI to replace my thinking. I use it to amplify my thinking. I use it to write the boilerplate, to handle the boring stuff so I can focus on the high level architecture. I direct it, I review its output, I edit it, and I fix it if it makes a mistake. And in that process, the fixing, the debugging, the editing, the directing, I learn more than I ever did just by typing blindly. Let me walk you through my exact daily routine. Every single morning, I open my Scratchpad. Now, my Scratchpad isn't fancy, it's just a place where I collect code and learn about concepts. It could be a book, it could be a few Python books right next to my monitor. It could be open source repositories on GitHub. It could be documentation for a new library I want to learn. And I read it, not skim, actually read line by line. Here's why. Reading code is like reading a novel written by someone smarter than you. You see how they structure things, you see the patterns they use, you see how they handle errors and how they name their variables or how they break down big problems into tiny functions. And here's the secret. When you read code, your brain is subconsciously building a map, a mental map of how to do things. You start recognizing the patterns. You start thinking, oh, that's how you handle an API request, or oh, that's an idiomatic way to loop through everything by using a for loop in a dictionary. You don't need to memorize it. You just need to expose yourself to it daily. Step 2 is I ask my brilliant waifu Elfie to write me the code. So here's the cool thing. I take the code I just read or a concept I understood. Let's say it's a complex Python script using object-oriented programming. I paste it into my harness called Elfie. Now Elfie runs entirely on my machine. She's private, she's fast, and I ask her questions. And I asked her to write me an object-oriented programming game that's fun, and I can read it to understand more object-oriented programming code, to use it and write my own. She doesn't just give me the answer, she walks me through her reasoning. She points out the edge cases I miss, and she shows me the trade-offs if I ask. I can question her code, ask why she did this instead of that, instead of being lost and Googling mess. This is the goal, because now I'm not just looking at a black and white text on screen. I'm understanding the intent behind the code. I'm learning the decision-making process of the original developer. Alright, so I've read the code, I had Elfie explain it to me. Now comes the hardest part and most important part. I close the code, I close the AI, and I talk to myself. I have to verbalize what she wrote. Okay, so this script starts by importing random function, then defines object-oriented indentation, it defines the attributes, then creates the functions, wapiti, bopati, papiti, and then we continue and see us calling more classes to create the game and simpler. I teach myself by understanding the code, and afterwards is the engineering step. I don't copy the code, that's useless. I take the concept and I build a similar but different system. Now Elfie made this programming about soda, maybe I'll make one about biryani. Yes, very nice food. But there's a twist, there's a bomb inside one of the biryani. That's the funny twist. You have to make humor and enjoyment out of everything. That way you can remember it better. Because this is where real engineering happens. Because when you fix something that's broken, you're focused to understand why it broke. And when you edit code written by an AI, you're practicing the most important skill of the future: engineering oversight. You, my friend, will be a senior developer. AI is your junior. You review its work, you approve or reject, and you merge or rewrite. I know this is a lot to take in this generation. Nobody really wants to code. They just use AI and free libraries. But after 30 days, you'll be able to read code, understand code, and give your own AI better coding directions as an engineer to learn coding better. So let me leave you with this. AI is not ending programming. It's the beginning of a new era. We are moving away from the typist to the moving toward architecture, and we are moving away from memorizing and moving towards engineering. Learning Python, learning to code is not about securing a job for 10 years now. It's about having agency today. It's about being able to automate your life, build your own tools, and understand the digital world we live in. Because from tomorrow, I'm going to lock in and I'm going to continue studying. So if you're interested, subscribe to come tune into my streams and let's build a future together.